Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at all of the upcoming release day LEGO sets for March the 1st. And while not the biggest release day that we're going to have this year, there's still some cool highlights and definitely a couple of sets that I and many of you guys are going to plan to pick up. The first set here that we're taking a look at in the theme LEGO Icons is the French Cafe. This set is retailing for $80 on March the 1st with 1,100 pieces, so really that's not too bad. But for a micro-scale build, I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks pretty nice. It's just, I don't know if anyone's going to run out of their way to pay $80 for this, especially with no minifigures or anything like that. But in terms of design, I think it looks really nice. It would be really cool to put on display, but in my opinion, this is definitely one that I'm going to have to pass on. The next set I'm taking a look at is personally one that I'm very excited about. This is the upscaled racing version of that minifigure, and we got one like this a while back, which I did pick up, and I also plan on picking this one up for $54.99, 694 pieces. I just think that the other big minifigure looks really good on display, and this one will look really cool with it. I love the Octan printing. I'm not sure if those are stickers or not, but yeah, this set looks really cool. I don't see a minifigure, however, and I'm not sure if it has one or not, but it doesn't look like it, so that'll be a little disappointing, but I'm sure it's not hard to put one together yourself. So overall, definitely a cool set, and this is one that I'll be planning to pick up on March the 1st. The next set that we have here is another addition to the F1 city theme going on right now. We have the F1 grid with the VCARB and the Sauber race cars. Definitely a cool set here for 30 bucks. This definitely looks like it's tailored more towards kids, but still, I love the way that the cars look. They look very clean and sleek, very smooth, not too many studs. Minifigures look fine to me, and you know, price per piece is $300 and it's a $30 set, so nothing really to complain about. I don't see myself picking this set up necessarily on day one. I might not get it, but still not a bad set, and I could definitely see some people getting excited if they're really into that F1 theme. Here we have LEGO Star Wars AT-AT driver helmet. Now this is a pretty cool set. Comes in at $70 for 730 pieces, and I don't have a whole lot of these LEGO helmets that they do. I believe I only have the Iron Man one, but I've definitely thought long and hard about getting some of the Star Wars ones, and this one looks really clean and really sleek. I love the way that this looks. This would look awesome on a display shelf for me, and this might be one I pick up early, but I think I'm going to wait for a sale on that at 70 bucks, but still not a bad price, and I know a lot of Star Wars fans are going to be really excited to add on to their helmet collection. Next, out of Creator 3-in-1, we have a very eye-popping set with the record player and flowers. This is 366 pieces. It'll be selling for $30, and I think this set may also be one that I pick up early, maybe on opening day, because this just looks really nice. I am a big fan of record players and cassettes and kind of retro things like that, so I think it looks pretty cool, and there's a couple different ways you can display it. And I think the other builds, you got the radio and you have the microphone, so honestly, a pretty cool set. My computer won't really load the other ones, but I will probably just end up building the record player with the flowers, and I think this would be really cool as a gift or something like that, so a pretty cool set, and I think I'm definitely going to pick this one up as well. From LEGO Marvel, we have the Hulk truck versus Thanos, and this is like a cool little monster truck build with a miniature figure of Hulk and a minifig of Thanos. It's been a little bit since we've gotten a minifigure of Thanos, but at $35, I just think this set is a little bit over on that price mark for 229 pieces, but this is definitely a good way to get your hands on the Hulk and Thanos minifigures if you prefer the minifigures or you just don't want to get the big figs, so still a better, cheaper option for those two characters, but probably a set I'm going to end up passing on. If you are a Transformers fan, we do have the brand new BrickHeads that were just released when I was working on this video. More things to add to this, of course, which you know it can always change, but we do have the Optimus Prime BrickHeads, and we have the Bumblebee BrickHeads as well. And I think these are really cool for 20 bucks each. I mean, you could always display them next to the large scale sets, so this is definitely going to be a cool attraction for maybe display pieces with those, and yeah, just I think a cool release in general. If you are into the creator theme, we have a couple of boxes releasing. This transparent box, which is actually very cool in my opinion. It's an easy way to get some pieces without having to order off Bricklink, and that'll definitely be cool for mocks for people. We also have the cool creative box, just kind of a basic, cheaper creative box for kids and just people that want to build random things. Not really my style at $30. And then we have the $50 creative build and play box. Again, just cheaper kind of ways to get these bricks, and in my opinion, I've never really been into it unless I can find them on a good sale, but some people are into it, and there's definitely some to choose from here. We got some LEGO Disney releasing here. We have two of the dress sets coming out. We got Cinderella's dress coming in at $40 on March the 1st. And honestly, I could see this appealing to a younger audience. And honestly, I think it looks pretty good for display if you're definitely into Disney and the princesses and all that kind of stuff. We also have a Maleficent 2-pack with Cruella de Vil. At $70, I think is a bit rich, especially since they're mini dolls and not minifigures, but I could go on about that all day. Still, a cool concept with the dresses, I think. They're kind of like on mannequins, so that's something original, and definitely a cool thing to see, and I'm sure there's going to be a big audience for these. Also, coming out of Disney, we have a set that I might actually pick up on day one. We have the Hey Hey buildable set. This is very cool. A lot of people thought this was coming out on February 1st and got excited, but they kind of baited us here until March, which is fine. I mean, at $40, this set looks really awesome. Whether you're a fan of Moana or not, or you just like animals, I think this is a great build. So much good piece usage here. Definitely excited to pick this one up on day one. A very iconic character from a pretty good Disney movie. So I definitely think this one's going to be hard to get when it first releases. In the Ninjago Dragon's Rising world, we have the Arc Dragon of Focus here. This is 869 pieces for a price of $100, so not too terrible. You know, obviously, maybe the price could be a little bit lower. I haven't been much of a Ninjago fan, to be honest with you, but this set is pretty cool. I can definitely see it appealing to that audience. There's a good minifigure selection here, and just some cool pieces. I love looking at the wings and some of the transparent pieces that get used. This is more of a playset, in my opinion, but, you know, if you're really into Ninjago and you know the story and stuff better than I do, this is probably going to be a day one pickup for you, but for me, probably something I'm going to have to pass on. Here we have ourselves a similar set, the Thunder Fang Dragon of Chaos. This comes in at 668 pieces for $70 on March the 1st, and this is a very similar set, kind of different colors. I mean, I'm probably offending a lot of Ninjago fans because I really don't know anything about the newer Ninjago stuff, but kind of the same deal as I said with the last one. The minifigures always look cool in these sets, and even if you got this to part out, I think it would be fine. There's a lot of cool pieces in these kind of sets, and there's going to be an audience for it in the end, but like I said before, this really isn't my style. Now, if we want to talk about a Ninjago set that definitely is my style, we have the Ninjago City Workshops Modular. This is probably going to be the most popular set coming out on March 1st to go with, you know, Ninjago City and the city gardens and markets and all that stuff. This is such a cool set. At $250, you're getting 3,200 pieces. This is very good value in my opinion. The minifigures look pretty cool, and these sets always look great on display. And I don't have any of the other ones. I'm not sure if I'll end up getting this one at some point, but I'm sure a lot of people are going to be getting these off the shelves to go with their Ninjago City setups. And honestly, this is a very cool set, whether you're into Ninjago or not, and I'll have to keep my eye on this one. Also in LEGO City, we have the $40 off-road police car chase coming in at 467 pieces. This is another, you know, kind of targeted towards children playset. But honestly, I really like the vehicles here. I think they look super clean. I think LEGO did a great job. They're not really studdy or blocky, and they look really cool. There's some cool minifigures in here and some cool parts like that rock over there. So this is definitely a cool little playset. Maybe one I'll pick up eventually on clearance or something. But I think LEGO City has really impressed me this time around. Now these next couple sets are definitely not my forte, so I'm going to go over them all together. We got the Funfair Peppa Pig Duplo set coming in at $50 for 53 pieces. You know, if you got little kids or something, or you just like the show for some reason, I think that's a cool set for you. We also have the Camping Trip Peppa Pig set. Again, you know, built for little kids, so I don't really know much about this. But honestly, I think it's cool that we're getting some more IPs, so that's pretty awesome. And then also in Duplo, we have Winnie the Pooh's Birthday Party coming in at $19 for 22 pieces. So in this video, I'm not including the Minecraft movie sets, as I already made a video about that. I'll link that up top. But we do have some regular Minecraft sets here, starting with the Trial Chamber, coming in at $40 for 322 pieces. This Minecraft set kind of looks like every other basic one. This really shouldn't be $40 in my opinion. You know, a couple skeletons and a minifigure and just a lot of blocks, which you expect from Minecraft, but nothing too crazy here that I really connect with. But if you're into the game or whatever, I can definitely understand you wanting to pick this one up. Another Minecraft set, the Parrot House, is coming in at 535 pieces for $70. I think is really steep. I feel like before we've gotten sets like this for maybe $40 at most, and these are really cool. I love the animal-themed houses, and they look great. A lot of people do like them, but I just can't validate that for $70. But still a cool set with some cool pieces and minifigures and elements. I think this would look good on display, but for me, I'm going to have to wait for that clearance price tag. Here we have Harry Potter Night Bus Adventure. This is coming in at $50 for 500 pieces, and this set is very well priced. They've made this set before for cheaper, but it had less pieces, so I can understand. I never bought the Night Bus. There's been a couple renditions of it. It's a very iconic set, and I'm sure a lot of people will run out of their way to get this one. This is probably one I wait to go on rollback, but I do think it would be cool to display some minifigures in there. And the minifigures that come with it, I'm really not sure about. I know Harry Potter, don't really know the others because I'm not a very big Harry Potter fan. But if you are, I'm sure you're going to be picking this one up early, and I don't blame you. It's a very nice looking set, and I think I'll pick it up at some point. Here in the world of LEGO Technic, we have the Fast and Furious Toyota Supra MK4 coming out for $60, 810 pieces. Technic is really not my forte because it's just frustrating. I'll build a set every now and then. I think the only main Technic set from the theme I have is Dom's Charger. But this set is also very cool. Not sure if I'll pick this one up. I'd say probably not, but it is very eye-popping with the orange. And I think it looks mostly good, a little bit revealing in some spots, but that's just what you're going to get from a Technic set. Also out of Technic, we have the Tipping Dump Truck coming in at 462 pieces for a price tag of $50. Again, another, basic Technic set. Not really into it. I'm sure it has its audience out here somewhere, but with Technic, it's like there's no minifigures or anything, so really, what's the point? I mean, it would kind of stink to review. It's just a car. But I'm sure if you're really into vehicles and engineering and stuff like that, this is probably up your alley, and I couldn't blame you for picking it up. But for me, I'm probably just going to have to pass on the Technic stuff. We're going to end this video off in the world of Speed Champions. We have the Oracle Red Bull Racing RB20 F1 race car coming in at a price tag of $27 for 251 pieces. I have a couple of Speed Champions, but I'm really not too into it because I really just don't have a good place to display the cars without them rolling off the shelf. But I can definitely see this appealing to any racing fans for F1, and this is a very cool set. Easy way to get minifigures with these. We also have the Ferrari SF24 F1 race car coming in at the same price for 275 pieces. These are both very eye-popping, and I'm not sure if I'll end up getting these at some point. Maybe on sale, haven't quite decided yet. But if you're into that racing theme, I'm sure you'll be running to pick this one up. They look great, especially with the sponsors and the stickers everywhere, which I can't believe I'm saying that. But it's very cool stuff this time around. I love the F1 theme. I might have to get into it on the channel a little bit more, but definitely some cool sets here to pick up. Well, everyone, congratulations. You finally made it to the end of the video. As of this time of recording, these are all of the sets slated to release on March the 1st, release day. It's going to be pretty epic. I'll keep you guys updated on any sets that I decide to pick up, and let me know in the comments what sets you like, what sets you want to pass on, and just what sets you think are overall great value. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.